So it hasn't even been a couple of days since we made a video talking about Nintendo officially acknowledging their next console, aka the Nintendo Switch 2. In that video, we talked about their official acknowledgement tweet, but of course they did not reveal any actual information in regards to the next console. However, that has not stopped the community from trying to find out more information about the next generation Nintendo console. And today we actually have some very exciting news in regards to the memory and storage of the next Nintendo console. Now, like I mentioned, we got some very interesting information in regards to the next Nintendo Switch 2 console. First and foremost, we have the supposed RAM that the console is going to be using. Apparently, it is equipped with 12 gigabytes of LPDDR5X RAM. That is going to be two modules, both 6 gigabytes each, and apparently the RAM is capable of up to 7,500 megatransfers per second. To put this into perspective, the PS4 had 8 gigabytes of RAM, same thing with the PS4 Pro, and even the Xbox Series S has only 10 gigabytes of RAM. Right now, the current Nintendo Switch console has only 4 gigabytes of RAM, meaning that the Nintendo Switch 2 is going to be coming with basically 3 times the amount of RAM, and on top of that, of course, the RAM is much faster and much more modern. Now, like we mentioned, it is apparently capable of about 7,500 megatransfers per second. This is even faster than something like the RAM in a Steam Deck. The Steam Deck has 16 gigabytes of RAM, so it does have more than the Nintendo Switch 2. However, the Steam Deck's RAM is only capable of up to 6,400 megatransfers per second. So while yes, the Nintendo Switch 2 will have less RAM than some other competing PC handheld consoles, it is going to have RAM that is either as fast or even faster in some cases. Now, we also mentioned some leaks in regards to the storage of the Nintendo Switch 2. Apparently, the console will be equipped with 256 gigabytes of UFS 3.1 storage. This is going to be a pretty big improvement from the current Nintendo Switch as well. The base model Switch and the Switch Lite come with only 32 gigabytes of storage, and the Switch OLED comes with 64 gigabytes. So coming with a standard 256 gig storage drive right off the bat is pretty impressive with the upgrade for the Nintendo Switch 2. On top of that, it is going to be faster storage. It's not quite NVMe levels fast, but it still is pretty good. Now, all of this information is coming from a Famiboard thread. As we can see here, it says they found a site which publicly logs shipment data that they linked to NVIDIA and the Switch 2. It's a very long story, and that they have been tracking this for months. So far into it, they got what's pretty minimal, but this is the first major find that they have uncovered. So basically, all of this information was found because of shipping details, essentially, between NVIDIA, Nintendo, and of course, in relation to the Nintendo Switch 2. That's how they were able to basically pinpoint what these parts were and what they were for. Now, as to how this is going to affect the Nintendo Switch 2 and its performance, basically, this is going to be a massive leap compared to the current Nintendo Switch. Right now, of course, the Nintendo Switch is a very underpowered console compared to pretty much every other platform. It was underpowered when it first released back in 2017, and it has only aged more and more as time has gone on. We've still seen some pretty incredible third-party ports, Hogwarts Legacy, The Witcher 3, Dying Light and stuff. However, the console is, of course, really held back by its aging hardware. Thankfully, though, it seems like Nintendo is really stepping up their game when it comes to the hardware department for the Nintendo Switch 2, and basically giving this a massive performance increase compared to the current Nintendo Switch. This means that we are definitely going to see much more impressive first-party titles, as well as probably significantly better third-party support for games that never made their way to the Nintendo Switch, despite being the second best-selling console of all time. There's a lot more leaked specifications about the Nintendo Switch 2 that I will be going over in a future video, so make sure to subscribe so you do not miss out on that. But yeah, guys, so far it's looking like the Nintendo Switch 2 is going to be a massive performance leap compared to the current Nintendo Switch. It's basically going to be putting it in line with something like the Xbox Series S, which for a handheld is insane. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And with all that being said, I'll see you in the next video.